Welcome back to Family Adventures Inn. This is part two of our vacation on Lake Erie in Ontario, Canada. We were blessed to be able to stay with family who had the perfect setup with such an amazing pool and just a short walk to the beach. Now, today you're going to see the kids playing with a brand new camera that we had, both in the water and out of the water. And we have a few people joining us today. We've got cousin Owen, who's going to make a dive in very shortly. Stick around for more family adventures, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss part 3. The houses situated on the water's edge were absolutely stunning. Sitting right next to the lake, they had some of the most amazing views. Now, as we were going through, the kids and I were having a blast collecting seashells and little treasures on the beach. Peyton made sure that Mum had to carry all of her treasures. There was some absolutely amazing sandbars that were formed in Lake Erie. Now, in these shots, we're actually quite far from shore, and that's because the sandbar actually comes out quite a ways and allows us to be able to swim in pretty shallow water quite far out into the lake. competition to see who could A, stay underwater the longest, but also B, who could hold their breath the longest. Now, bless Peyton's heart, it was in and out of the water, but Hudson actually makes a pretty good attempt here at staying in the water as long as he could, and that was pretty good, because the last time we had him in the water, he could not hold his breath for the life of him. So it was really awesome to see how much he's improved in the water.
I'll be able to skip this one.
Now, before we headed back from the beach to the house, we had to make sure we put a little family adventures in art on the sand. And while we were doing that, Peyton decided she was going to make herself a fairy garden with rocks and sticks and apparently a fish head that she found on the beach. It was quite the beautiful concoction she has made and was very proud of her creation. So we started our journey back to the house to get ready for dinner and to rinse any of the sand off that had joined us from the beach. Peyton decided that Mom needed to give her a piggyback ride, and after dinner we were able to spend a bit more time in the pool, starting off with a cannonball. We spent the evening in the pool working on Peyton's diving as she was catching these sharkpedos, and then we took a walk down to the pier and recorded the sunset, which was truly beautiful. On our next episode, we spent some time down in Long Point doing some fishing, and we actually rented a boat for a just phenomenal price from one of the local businesses down here, and the kids had an opportunity to get out and really enjoy some of the bay portion of Lake Erie. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.